The Super Duke is the flagship of KTM's street bike lineup, and for 2014, it's all new. The 2014 KTM 1290 Super Duke R boasts an all-new chassis, a pumped-up 1301cc LC8 V-twin engine, and a host of electronic rider aids. It looks the part of a badass, but is it?
There's two words I gotta say about it. Holy shit. That thing has got one of the most amazing motors I've ridden probably this year, if not ever. It makes the straightaways here at Chuckwalla feel like they're the hallway in my house. It's so short, it just torques down the straightaways, it just yanks out of the corners. It's amazing how much throttle response and pull that bike has.
Justin Dawes said it best. It's like a gun. You got to wait till it's upright and you pull the trigger, and it's exactly like that.
The amazing part is the chassis actually, it handles that power pretty well. I mean, it's a street bike, it's not a track bike, so it's soft, but it reins everything in pretty well. You don't get too out of shape. The brakes on it are almost as impressive as the motor. You grab a handful of front brake and that thing stops like now. It's like throwing out the anchor. The first few laps, coming into corners, I would brake and I would be like, oh, I've still got another 50 yards deeper I could have went because the brakes are so good on it. Switching up the traction control and everything on this thing, it's pretty simple. I like it a lot better than other systems. It's really straightforward. You've got just a little square pad of buttons. You toggle through everything, pick your setting, hit set, and it's done. There's no going in and out of a bunch of menus. It's all right there in front of you, really easy to use.
What's quite phenomenal as well about the electronics is it's an incredibly tight system. With the traction control and the anti-wheelie works surprisingly well, just like their adventure bike.
You don't feel it working, it just does it. You just crack the throttle as hard as you want, and it pretty much sorts it out. It's really impressive. You spend a whole day here at Chuckwalla flogging the thing, shagged a set of tires. We're gonna spoon a new set on, then we're gonna head out to the mountains and do some street riding as well, so we get the best of both worlds on this bike. So the Super Duke R on the street is just as cool as it is on the track. We took the settings, we put them back to the street settings, put it on street mode, and it goes from being a pretty mean machine on the track to being pretty manageable on the street. Still got a monster motor, makes it real fun, makes the straightaways in between corners real short, but getting around the corners, it's real smooth, it's real nice. The riding position, of course, is comfortable, but when you're on the freeway, there's no windscreen, of course, so you've got a lot of wind pressure on your chest. And I think if I was to use it as my street machine, I would get an aftermarket screen for it just to knock a little bit of that wind down. Other than that, it's a really fun bike. It's multifaceted, it can do anything, and that's what makes it so cool.
After thrashing the 1290 Super Duke R on the track and the street, it's clear that KTM has reached another level in street bike performance. The Super Duke R eclipses any orange street machine that has come before. With an intoxicating engine character, sorted handling, and seamless traction control, the 1290 Super Duke R is a blast no matter the situation, and takes the Duke moniker to a whole new level.